Look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now. See now, society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one. 6 meal, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will. Got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. The night, hell of a life. The night, okay, let's go. I'm really living like the text went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down. I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little Curtis, yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Stroud going to set up to throw. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. Oh, yeah. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right to the air is Richardson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the 1st down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on 2nd, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Go. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. Line of scrimmage, nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
First down, Houston.
On the quick, right?
Williams gets it on the draw. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. It's another run here for Williams. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Texans set to punt this one away. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go! 70 range, 70 range.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. A gain of 11 on that run. That's good for a Colts first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Open man is the rookie, Adonai Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice play here by Adonai Mitchell, and Mike, it's so important to understand in today's NFL, and teams continue to get better and better at it. The notion that if you want to score points in the passing game, it has to be a direct correlation to your ability to generate explosive plays downfield. And with Mitchell, it's a big reason why the Colts targeted him in this past year's draft. He is explosive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now whistles here And a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Throwing on second down, Richardson. And this will be incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Colts about set to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll take this forward for about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. He's tackled there by Kwity Paye. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come up to third and 3.
All right.
Now, Stroud. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. This one complete to Jordan. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Back to throw. Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Texans first down.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
Here we go. Look hot, look hot. 11.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to be taking up an interesting fourth down decision. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He is in. Touchdown, Texans.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
This one on court, looking for Woods. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
To throw, it's Richardson. That one taken in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will not be returned, but bounced before the goal line, so it's a chance in week 1 to explain the new rule. It's touchback, and the ball comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Go!
Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Here's 2nd and 2. Richardson out quickly to Pittman. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick-6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick-6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Christian Harris there on the stop. A second down throw for Richardson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those 2 things are on point, it results in a first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. Here's a 2nd and 12. Stroud to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Richardson. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Richardson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's across midfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. That's out quickly to Pittman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it, they are going to mark him short. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will score! Game on! Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Already.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Already.
2nd down and 3. A give, and here comes Williams. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Look the hot, look the hot.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Diggs on the reception.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. And in motion, it's Diggs. On fourth down, Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for two and make the difference 3. Throwing is Richardson. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Over.
Now, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here we go. First and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up second down.
They had a shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the fourth quarter, those critical plays mean that much more, and you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
On second down, Richardson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
On the quick, right?
They'll go with Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. So, it's a win for the visiting Texans. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.